Welcome to the Fishy Mushroom Year-End Booze Reviews.
Let's get juicy.
So thank you for tuning in one more time. We have finally reached the end of the year. It's fucking New Year's.
It's over.
It's done, and you know what? 2022 is done.
It's over.
Thank God it's over. It was a good year. It was a shit year. Ups and downs all over the place.
Especially today. Whoa.
Especially recently. But
Glad today's over.
me too.
Woo.
Yeah, it's been rough.
And
but
it was some drinking with the boys.
the boys. So anyway, speaking of drinking, we've done a lot of drinking this year, boys.
Oh my God.
God damn it. That's one of the things that we love about this band is that we get to try a whole bunch of new stuff.
It is 26. I just wanted
26.
to make sure I know how to count.
Like the
So,
letters of the
yep.
alphabet,
So
like
we
did
try and
last time.
go through
Oh,
26
shit.
bottles a year.
And we succeeded.
succeeded with,
Second year in a row.
Fucking nailed it.
let's see, we've had a lot of successes. We've had a lot more fucking
God,
failures.
there were some
Especially from a
seriously
Frank.
bad ones
Yes,
this year.
Frank.
Especially
Frank
from
got a
Frank.
I think you're the
shields.
biggest loser this
I
year
am the biggest
for the
loser
bad
this year.
bottles.
So, but I
Bam,
think,
bam, bam,
but I did reconcile at the end, and we'll talk
You
about
did?
that.
Oh man, yeah.
I
Fair,
fucking
fair.
came in
There's
close
good
at
ones
the end.
too.
Fair.
Yeah,
All right,
there's a
all
few
right.
good
I
ones.
think you get the award for the shittiest bottle.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I will wear
Yeah.
I will wear that badge with fucking pride because I got the worst fucking thing ever.
So,
that I thought
Oh
was gonna
God.
be
And
good.
it comes up early.
It's super
It's
early.
so
It's
early.
super
and
early.
as usual, every year we always have rules for how we pick our bottles.
That's true.
And the way we do this.
And what was this year's?
Well,
It
we
was-
have our base rules.
Right.
You start off with your standard $35
$5
minimum.
For a 750
For a
milliliter
fifth.
bottle.
Yeah, for a fifth, just
For a fifth.
because it's got to be, that's kind of that price point where you hit stuff that typically won't give you hangovers.
Plus,
It
it's
usually
like
doesn't
the
suck.
most
If you
common.
drink a lot, it still can. But
It's also the most common bottle size, and it's the easiest for 3 people to get through in a decent amount of time to be able to drink 26 bottles in a year.
exactly.
Unless it's garbage.
And then, like at this, we're still at the point where we're trying to avoid anything we've had, so we're always something new. And
Yeah.
then this year's theme was.
This one was shit that we
It was
had
just-
never
yeah.
drank before.
Right. This
Like,
one one per type.
right.
Yeah,
one
one per type.
One per
Yeah,
type.
So one Canadian whiskey, one
One-
Reposado, tequila.
And it was type and
so
region,
on.
so there's a couple different whiskeys, but they're from different places.
And they're
Yeah.
different
Just
kinds
because
of
there's only,
whiskeys,
like-
too.
There's only like the 12 different types of alcohol, pretty much.
Right.
At least that hit the price point before you start getting into liqueurs and shit.
Which we kind of touched on those.
We did a little
we
bit.
did-
We
we
found
did a
a
little
few
bit.
that
And we added a rule for next year, which we'll get to that bottle as well.
Oh God,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I remember this rule.
The proof rule.
Oh yes,
Yes,
the proof
because
rule.
I fucking
Because you
fucked
went
up.
and bought some weak ass like 18% shit.
We did fix it with the cherries though.
We did.
We
The
did
cherry-
compensate
the
with
cherries
atomic
did-
cherries.
The Everclear cherries did
Yeah.
offset the
We'll get to
shitty
the,
proof.
we'll get to that bottle.
With all the rules out of the way, before we get jumping into this, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. We're on Bandcamp, iTunes, Spotify. Anywhere you buy music, anywhere you stream music, any sort of social medias,
You didn't
except
even
like
save your
super
favorite.
new ones.
You didn't
Deezer.
Yes.
There we go. That's what I was waiting on.
Reverb Nation. I was just lazy. We've been drinking for a while already.
Yeah.
But go look us up. Go follow us. Share any of our videos. Watch our previous live presentations, our special presentations, live performances, behind the bars, our
year-end
previous
was
year-end
just here.
specials.
Yep, that was just
Yeah,
uploaded.
yeah,
Today, yesterday.
So the special, that year-end special being all the
That was
outtakes.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's when you can see it.
So
yeah.
there you go. Check it out. We make a lot of content besides just the music that we put out. So, and you know what? I feel comfortable saying it. Once the new year really hits, we're gonna start recording EP3, so keep an eye out for that too.
That's on the schedule for January.
Yeah, we've got it all written up for the most part, and then we're just gonna
we'll fake it the rest of the way.
we might have a nice little collaborative effort with another local fun type musician to look forward to also.
But we'll keep that under wraps until it's ready for.
Just gonna tickle. Just gonna do a little tickle of the nards.
We got a lot of stuff coming next.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
be a lot of stuff in the pipe.
Another collaboration.
Oh yeah.
Fishy Fest 2023.
Fishy Fest will be April 1st. April 1st at the Plaid Pig.
And cannot wait to announce the headliners.
Oh man. Yeah.
God damn.
We're not announcing anything
until
today. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We'll give you the venue, Plaid Pig, the date, April 1st, but the lineup's not coming until we've got the whole thing solidified. So keep an eye out for it in February or March.
Ready for a day of drinking.
Definitely save room on your credit card because we have some bangers for this show.
And tickets will be the same as last year. It's going to be 20 advance, 25 at the door.
Yeah.
So
same shit, but we got God, I can't.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. We were
really cool this year.
We didn't know how we topped last year. We think this is pretty close. It's close. At least adjacent.
Oh, it's definitely.
It's comparable. It's at least comparable.
Minimally as good.
Minimally as good for a different type of crowd.
Different type of
crowd.
God, that's gonna be a fucking good show.
Fishy Fest rules.
Yes, but in the spirit of this fucking video, let's do this. So we started this year with Johnny.
Yeah, I started us off. I started off pretty decent, pretty solid.
Was it?
Got us. It was decent. I mean, it was I got us a Blanco tequila. Yeah. Half of the reason I bought it is because it had a cute little charm of the place's logo. This little bird here that I keep in my car. Did we sticky note any of these with the scores we gave them?
Some of them,
cool.
Some we did.
I mean, it's a Blanco tequila. It meets the price point. It was right at the price point. Yeah. You know, the $35, $36 maybe. You know, I mean, if anything, it was like a 2.5, 3. You know, it wasn't anything to write home about, but it wasn't bad.
That's what I figured. I don't remember doing this bottle exactly. It didn't stand out in any way, shape, or form, so it's probably a 3, maybe a 4.
Exactly. We were talking about it a little bit beforehand, and it's realistically, if it didn't stand out in a good or a bad way, and we don't remember it, then it was probably at least it's probably about it. Somewhere between a 2 and a 3.
And also, we didn't exactly go over in the beginning, but we did recently start TikToking our new bottle day. So
bottle day.
If you want an initial review of exactly what it is, the day we drink it, we are TikToking that.
Yeah.
We did do.
Gives you our first review, and we're still going to do the booze review at the end of the year just to go over everything all at once, but you can definitely check out our first opinions of shit on the TikTok.
We got to get better at sticking out in this. But
we do.
This is also fun, though.
It is fun. I kind of remember this one. I think at the time I gave it a 3.5.
Okay.
Because I do like Blanco tequilas. I do like good tequilas. I don't like shitty tequilas. But this was pretty good. It was
definitely a good one.
It was good. It was not anything that I'm never going to drink this again, but...
There's other tequilas,
yeah.
If it was trash, it would have stood.
If it was Terramana, I would
fucking
fucking throw in the bottle.
Drink it.
Yeah. But...
no, if it was Terramana, we would have just given it to my dad.
I think I remember that this was I think I remember that this was a fucking about a 3.5 for me. So.
Well, the one that wasn't a 3.5.
The one that was not a 3.5, which is
as teased earlier.
Yeah. So I bought this. What is it? Kiyomi. I
can't read.
I can't say words. Kiyomi Japanese rum. Whatever. This.
Yeah. Japanese rum.
I fucked up hard on this one.
Yeah.
Apparently. So we've had a lot of Japanese whiskeys. So
whiskeys.
I'm fantastic. Hey, we've never had a Japanese rum. They can't fuck up
Japanese gin.
Japanese gins.
We'll get into those.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have those.
So I bought this thinking it was going to be good. This tasted like a burning fucking condom. It was garbage.
This right here is by far the worst thing you could ever put in your mouth.
Even the thoughts of it still make me ill.
It's gross.
Pretty bad. It's awful.
nothing you mix it with or pair it with can match.
It doesn't go with anything. We tried cola. We tried
take burned condom and mix that flavor with anything you can think of. We did it.
Yeah.
What Bloody Mary mix, energy drink, sour mix,
soda,
cola, root beer.
Yeah. No, it was
a whole bunch of things.
It was
just
crap.
take burned condom.
Frank's first bottle of the year, and he fucked up.
I fucked up hard.
If I could, I would just smash this bottle on the floor right now.
And what sucks even more is it's not cheap.
No, it was like a $50.
It's still a $60 bottle of fucking rum, and it's the worst thing you could ever put in your mouth.
Especially for that price.
Since I can't give it a 0, or I can't give it a negative number, I'm giving it a 0. This is garbage.
Yeah. We all agree solid fucking 0.
Yeah, because we couldn't even redeem it with a mixer. We couldn't redeem it. It was terrible.
Nothing covers it.
Don't.
I don't know if there's good Japanese rums out there, but this sure as shit ain't it.
What's funny is it says it's supposed to taste like pineapple.
It doesn't.
If pineapple tasted like butthole, that's what that tasted like.
Yeah, trash.
But first, with a burnt condom.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
We're done with that.
No, it's terrible.
Next bottle.
Let's progress.
Star White, threw us all out of loop. This is Corey's bottle, his first bottle of the year. What'd you get for us, Corey?
It's Indian whiskey.
Cool.
From India.
And it was good. We actually have a sticky note for this one.
Yes, we do.
So we have some reference material for once. Frank gave it a 3.5.
It was pretty fucking good. I liked it.
I gave it a 3.5.
See, you were about the same page.
And Corey was biased as shit because it was his bottle, and he gave it a 4.
I definitely liked it a lot more.
It was good.
It was really good.
But also,
that stuff was really.
But also, it was a breath of fresh air following Frank's absolute fucking failure.
That definitely might add to why I gave it a 4 because we went from such trash.
Well, no, because we rate them at the end. We rate them at the end of the bottle. So I mean, we do usually have a week to 2 weeks with each bottle, to really get to know them. I think this one lasted maybe a three practicer.
Yeah, it was really good.
I really enjoyed that stuff.
I thought, as a matter of fact, I was when I was looking for one of my last couple bottles, I was like, oh wait, we haven't had Indian whiskey yet. Fuck yes, we have.
So there's actually there's a fancier version of this that's like $65 or $70 a bottle.
Okay.
Which I would definitely buy for my own private stock.
We can try it.
Yeah,
I'm down with trying it.
Because this stuff was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was solid.
I liked it.
Yeah.
All right.
Same. Next bottle, Johnny.
All right. I guess this one was me, wasn't it?
Sure was, bud.
Yeah.
I liked this bottle. I liked the shape and look of this bottle. And we've got a sticky note. I haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to reveal that. We got a High West whiskey, American Prairie Bourbon.
Yeah.
So, bottle's pretty cool. Flip it on over.
If I remember, I think I liked this.
Oh, we liked it. Frank gave it a 4. I was sitting at a 3.5. Corey was at a 4.
Yeah.
This is
the same guys that do... Oh, no, wait. This is different.
You can guarantee if it's a Mia bottle, then this shit did not cost more than $38 a bottle.
No, but that's High West whiskey. This stuff was good.
Yeah.
I do remember liking that. It was really tasty.
46%. Solid. I mean, it was good.
Yeah, that was a damn good bottle. Well, also, we got this when we went out. God damn it, what's that bar next to the church that we go to? That was the good sandwiches.
Oh,
No.
The Opal.
Opal. Yeah, with the barbecue place.
That's right. Yeah, the barbecue place.
I want to say we got some shots of that there.
I think so. Yeah, that stuff was pretty fucking
Quite
good.
possibly.
Yeah.
Definitely a possibility.
We've had that in several places. Good shit.
I liked it. It was pretty fucking tasty. So
High West whiskey.
Recommend that.
Recommend it. Fishy mushroom stamp of approval.
Yeah, good shit.
Approved. All right.
Mushroom stamp of approval.
Next one was mine. I got the Dad's Hat Pennsylvania Rye whiskey.
Rye whiskey.
I got it because it's
there's still a little
Dad's Hat.
Still a little dropper in there.
Oh. But it's from Pennsylvania, and
so is Frank.
I have my heart.
That's why you can't understand him half the time. It's his East Coast accent.
Hometown whiskey. There,
Homish, it's a big ass state.
90 proof, 46%.
It was good.
We don't have.
We do have.
Oh, we do. Ooh.
I do have it right here. So
I didn't like this one as much as you guys.
You didn't. I gave this a 4.5. I really fucking like this.
It's because I don't like rye whiskeys that much.
That's right.
That's
you don't
what
like
it is.
rye.
Is
Yeah.
I'm not big on rye whiskeys.
Yeah, I gave this
because we've got that bottle of Ragnarok there, which is
that's fucking
really good rye whiskey. But still, I'm like, I'll take a bourbon whiskey over a rye whiskey.
Oh yeah,
so,
rye is an acquired taste.
Yeah, I just don't like rye as much.
But this one I really, really liked. I put this almost up at the echelon of the Ragnarok rye. It was really good. It was 4.5 for me.
That's saying a lot because this is probably half the price of Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, easily. According to this, Corey gave this a 4.5 as well too.
That sounds about right because I remember
you guys do be liking your rye whiskeys.
I was like, oh, Dad's hat, that's a goofy name, and I was like, oh, 90 proof, that's gonna be rough, and it was not that rough.
No, I remember it being really smooth.
It's like drinking an 80 proof.
It was like drinking
very good whiskey.
Yeah.
Rye.
I mean, I still liked it. I still gave it a 3.5. I'm just not big on rye whiskeys.
Manhattan.
Oh God, yes.
If you don't like rye whiskeys, I mean, this is an affordable rye whiskey that you won't hate.
Yeah. Totally.
So I mean, 3.5 from a guy who doesn't like rye whiskeys all that much.
Yeah.
I much prefer bourbons.
Yeah.
So
it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
All right.
What's our next bottle there?
Corey.
Next one's gonna be Corey, and we have a
yeah.
sticky.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
So.
Oh.
The Nika Kofe vodka.
Yeah, the
I'm
Japanese
surprised I didn't
vodka.
give it a 5 actually.
Yeah.
Maybe it's probably because it's a vodka, not a whiskey.
Maybe. So yeah, Nika Kofe vodka, Japan. It's a Japanese vodka.
Yeah, Nika Kofe. So they do several.
Nika whiskey.
Yeah, they have several different things they do, but their thing is they do a continuously distillation. So they don't do like a distill once and then twice and 3 times.
Yeah.
They just continually distill it until it gets to the point where they like it.
Yeah, and the coffee is not to imply that it's like a coffee whiskey.
It's not
it is not a coffee.
That's the distillery.
Yeah, it is the
Kofe.
style of still that they use for the whiskey. So it's not coffee flavored at all.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we probably would have hated it.
It's that weird style that I just half-assedly poorly described you.
Yeah.
Google it to get better.
The back of the bottle actually explains it really well. So if you want to try and zoom in onto that pixelated mess.
But holy fuck, was that a fantastic vodka.
Yeah, go out and buy a bottle. Because fucking Corey and I loved the shit out of it. We gave it 4.5.
So
I love vodka.
Good.
I fucking love vodka.
Talk about vodka. Vodka, it is as it's supposed to be, is flavorless and colorless and whatever, all that.
Yeah, it's just supposed to get you fucked up.
It's just supposed to be like fuck, drunk. This stuff is about as close to that as you're gonna get. Like it's clean as fuck. It doesn't burn. It is a solid fucking vodka.
Was it not very memorable for you, Frank, since you gave it such a low rating?
I don't like vodka. I'm not
don't like vodka. Okay, so much like the gins, you're just not a fan.
Like
not a fan of the clears.
I don't like clears.
He wants to taste the grains.
I do. So I gave it a 2.5. But once again, it's only because I don't like vodka. But if you're a vodka fan, I'm sure you.
Vodka's my favorite.
So
this is some of the best vodka I have had in a long time.
It wasn't horrible.
The only reason that I gave it a 4.5 is just because I know that there is just that little extra half point for improvement.
I will put. Yeah, I don't know why I gave it 4.5 out of 5.
But for the price,
and it might just been something a little off. But
well, so it wasn't
I would
perfect.
put this up against any Russian vodka I have ever had.
There you go.
And I will go shot for shot with a Russian with that to prove it.
Sam,
it's fucking good.
Sam,
I won't.
That's because you don't like vodka.
I don't like vodka.
All right,
Johnny.
Is this me now? Are we back on me? All right. What the fuck did I?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I keep
you
fucking up.
Again. Oh,
yeah. I keep fucking up with scotches because Corey told me.
Can't seem to figure out.
Corey told me, "Hey, get this type of scotch," and I was like, "Okay." And so I went and got not that type of scotch. So I got Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, which is different from what was the other one that I got last year.
Oh, Islay.
Yeah.
So
I got the Islay, which just tasted like dirt and clams.
So Islay is literally the ocean.
Yeah.
And then you get Lowland, which is like right above that.
Yeah, and then Speyside.
And then you get Speyside, which is like kind of light above that. And then you get Highland, which is the good, woodsy good stuff.
Frank wrote on here Scotch ball sack. So
because it tasted like ball sack.
Because Frank did give it 1 mushroom out of 5.
I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all.
Corey gave it a 2.5. You know, he was
much, huh?
Yeah. You were
nice about it.
You were surprised that it was as good as it was for a Space Side because by the end of it, you didn't hate it as much as the Islay that I got.
Yeah, I mean, if
that tracks.
Yeah,
that sounds about right.
I gave it a 3 because I thought that it was definitely better than the Islay that I got, and didn't taste like I was licking the ocean floor.
And also, as we drink more and more scotches, which is kind of an interesting thing, I noticed you kind of gravitate towards the peatier kind of scotches.
Yeah.
So I bet if we bought a bottle of Lagavulin, you would love the shit out.
I'd love to try a Lagavulin.
Or if someone
not just as a fan of Parks and Recreation.
If someone wants to send us a bottle of Lagavulin,
just for Johnny to try. I mean, we're just doing a social experiment.
If you have a business or something you want us to shout out, and you send us a bottle of Lagavulin, we'll shout you out.
Sponsor that.
Yeah, you'll be a sponsor.
Consider that a sponsor. Consider that sponsoring an episode of Fishy Mushroom Behind the Bar. From us to you, or from you to us, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you know. It's a Space Side. So far, I've had an Islay and a Space Side. I hated Islay because it just tasted like I was licking the ocean floor at the end of it.
Yeah.
The Space Side
licking seaweed.
Just sort of the Space Side tasted like licking seaweed. I like seaweed and I like peat. So that's why I like the Space Side, because the Islay just tastes like the dirt and the rocks on the ground.
Right, yeah. So,
and then the Space Side tastes
the seaweed.
Yeah, the Islay is the ocean itself. The Space Side is the beach, and then the Highlands is just the plains.
The woods.
Yeah, the woods and the plains and all the good landy shit that don't taste like sand and dirt. But I guess I like some shit that tastes like sand and dirt.
Well,
so
that stuff wasn't bad though.
Yeah, I mean it's worth a try. Unless you just know that you don't like peaty drinks, then just fuck it.
Not into it.
If you like Space Side,
it's a Space Side.
Yeah, if you like Space Sides, grab you a bottle of that. You won't be disappointed.
Or you might. I might be full of shit because that's only the second Scotch I've had.
If you like them, they won't be disappointed.
That's fair. That's
true.
What was the next bottle?
So what did I get? I picked up a Reposado, a tequila.
So we liked it. Because it wasn't the Rocks tequila.
That's true. It wasn't.
Don Roberto.
Don Roberto.
Don Roberto.
This exceptional handcrafted ultra premium tequila is selected by our master distiller.
I want to say that was pretty good.
You actually we have the little cards.
We have the cards, so let's match up Corey's bravado.
Did I give it a 4?
You absolutely gave it a fucking 4, dude. He remembers it.
I remember Roberto being pretty good.
It was pretty good. I liked it too. Okay. Johnny, do you remember what you gave it?
We
should play this game for the rest of it.
We should.
We remember.
Reposado. I'm gonna say I gave it a 3.5 or a 4.
God, you gave it a 3.5, man. 3.5. And I as well gave it a 3.5. I thought it was really good.
I'm not as big on Reposados as I am on Blancos or Añejos.
Right.
So I think that was that's what knocked it down that half point.
I mean, I do like Reposados over, I like Blancos, but then Reposados are 2 in my book. But for some reason, this one didn't hit as hard with me as I thought it would, but it was still really good.
It definitely redeemed your fucking your Japanese rum bullshit.
My couple fuck ups that I've had so far this year, but
the Japanese rum really was pretty.
Yeah, that was horrendous, and I think there's another one I have.
You had another worse one way down the line towards the end of the year.
But this was good.
We should kind of maybe add it into this year or in future years, but we should have best bottle of the year and worst bottle of the year.
I mean, we can figure that out by the end of this segment, honestly.
He's already won worst bottle.
Oh yeah, I got worst bottle for sure, but.
I don't know what the best bottle is yet.
We'll figure that out by the end of it.
This was good. I'd recommend it.
Yeah,
totally.
Absolutely.
Get it if you like.
So then this one here is Corey, right?
What was the next one? Oh,
we got the Dingle. We got the Dingle gin.
That was a good gin.
I remember this one being pretty middle of the road. What's hard is for a gin at this price point to really get a good score from us, because our favorite gin is Rainier Gin, and it costs $10 to $12 less than our price point for a bottle.
Yep.
So
True.
any gin at this price point has to taste better than a gin that's at a $25 price point. So I'm going to guess that I gave it a 3. I haven't flipped over the sticky note
Yeah.
yet. Because I feel like I was disappointed.
Honestly, I want to say I'm at a 3 as well. Like, because I remember it's
I
super
think-
flavorful. It's way heavy on the orange and coriander.
Because
and, like,
we did have a different couple of styles of gin, so it's possible we're mixing it up with a different gin. But you know,
I remember the dingle.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember
It's
the
the
dingle.
Irish dingle.
I want to say I think I gave this a 3 as well.
Oh wow.
Oh no, I gave it a 2.
Frank and I were at a 2, and Corey was at a 3.
Only one that got
Yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, because like I said,
Frank hated it because of the coriander.
well,
That's
and
right.
Frank doesn't like gin in the first place.
Yeah, I'm not a huge
So-
gin
I
fan,
think
but
you didn't
I mean,
like it because it was just too ginny. Like,
That's
it was-
right.
it was-
Yeah,
That is right.
it's just
I don't.
it's got a
um,
I'm
hold on.
sorry, but for
It gives you
price.
the profiles.
yeah, it's right there on the side.
So yeah, like, it's really heavy on the floral, like the heather and the juniper and the fucking rowan berry, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but it was the coriander in there
Yeah,
that
I think
really
coriander is
killed
what
it.
Fucking
what got
Frank
me.
did not like.
Yeah, that's right. Now I do remember
But it
that.
was also super. It's very very floral, which I think
Yeah.
is what turned you off.
Yeah,
But I
'Cause
thought
it
it was
was
pretty
just-
good, but yeah.
it was overpowering. Really,
It would
like
be-
a
it would
gin
be-
doesn't need to be. It should be flavorful, but not overpowering. And it's like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but for
That's the best
significantly cheaper, you get a better quality gin.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
We
like
will always recommend the Rainier gin.
Oh yeah, it's
And-
not.
and-
It's not because we want Rainier to sponsor us by any stretch of
Which
the
it-
imagination.
But that would be cool.
that's beside the point. But no, it's just any gin is already up against that
That hard.
Yeah.
standard of
Yeah.
you have to be
at least
better
like it.
than Rainier gin for the price that Rainier gin is at, and it's
Yeah.
hard to fucking do.
Yeah.
True that.
All right, next bottle, Johnny.
This is you, Johnny.
This is me.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
yep,
look
yep.
at that! Another tequila.
It's another tequila. This time I got the Añejo Cristalino.
So
This was a fancy
Deliciado.
bottle.
That was an interesting one because it's like technically
It's technically a
flavored
Blanc.
tequila.
Yeah, no.
Because
So
it's, like,
it was.
sweetened or
It
whatever.
was clear like a Blanco, because
Right.
of the filtration, but it was flavored like an Añejo.
Yeah, it was aged like.
So
that.
yeah, aged and flavored like an Añejo, but distilled like a Blanco.
Well, it had like a sweetness to it. Like
Yeah,
it was a weird one. Like, it was really good.
I'm pretty sure I gave it a 3.5.
I want to say I gave it at least 3.5.
I think I gave it at least a 3.
Frank at 3, me
Fuck,
at 3.5, Corey at 3.
All right.
I mean, it was. I think this was one of the more expensive bottles I went for too. I think it was about
It was really good.
40-ish.
It's a very. It's a dessert
It's good.
tequila.
Yeah, and it's a little different because it's sort of a mix of an Añejo and a Blanco, like we said. But also, I mean, for me, a lot of what I look for in a bottle is the bottle and making sure that it falls within the guideline of something
The other
new
points.
and the price point.
Yeah, I
So-
have noticed you really like
I-
either bottle design
It's
or
fancy
just
bottles.
or just the
Yeah.
cool fucking label.
Yeah, or just the name
Anything
of it,
that
like when I
jumps
got
out.
Sparkle Donkey.
Sparkle
Sparkle
Donkey.
Donkey.
Like,
That
I'm
was a
so-
solid fucking.
And that was
bottle.
great. That was one of our favorite bottles of that
That was
first
a
year.
good fucking
It was up
bottle.
there,
Like,
yeah.
it's one of the only bottles that we still talk about to this day.
That I
because
would
Sparkle
drink again,
Donkey.
yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. Delicado Añejo Cristalino tequila. It's
Good stuff.
decent. It's a decent middle of the road tequila for the price and for the quality. You know,
Sounds good.
give it a try.
I'd drink it again.
I would too. I certainly would have turned it down.
Oh,
What
show.
do we got next?
Oh, I think this one's me. We got.
Yeah, it goes
uh,
me, you, Frank, or me, you, Corey.
Oh, I went.
It's a cognac.
I
Oh,
went
cognac.
way out of my wheelhouse
True.
and picked up a cognac.
I
don't drink cognac. I have no idea about it, but we hadn't had one
I
yet.
remember
Okay.
liking it because
I
like
wanna say I
Maker's
scored
Mark
this
is
a
a
4.
cognac, yeah.
No, Maker's Mark is a bourbon.
It's a
Yeah.
bourbon.
Maker's
That's
Mark is
correct.
bourbon.
There's something that I've had that like my grandpa really likes. It's a cognac that I can't think of.
It's definitely not Maker's Mark.
Remy Martin. What's the other popular one? Cognacs. I mean, Cavassier.
No,
Hennessy.
I'm thinking Hennessy. Yeah, I'm thinking Hennessy.
Oh,
No, I was
Hennessy's a
off, Mark.
popular one, which is weird.
Hennessy
because
is just a
Hennessy
cheap
is-
popular. Like Hennessy is like the Jack Daniels, the Jameson, the Jim Beam.
Yeah,
of
but
fucking.
the problem is Hennessy is the cheap cognac, but the problem is cheap cognac starts at like $50 a bottle. So
Yeah.
Hennessy is not it's not cheap, but
Yeah.
it is cheap cognac.
But
Yeah.
what do we remember? What we
I
rated
want to
this?
say I called
I'm
this a
pretty
4.
sure I said a 4 because I remember
Like, I
really
remember this
enjoying
being
a
pretty
cognac.
fucking good.
I want to say I did a 3 because I don't like.
You don't like cognac.
I hadn't really had a cognac before. I think I'd
But
had
I
a
figured-
Hennessy
but I
once.
figured I was gonna try it because
So 4,
We had
4, 3.5,
I think.
I say 3.
3,
Three.
4, 4, 3,
I think
4 4
that's
3.
what we
Let's
got.
see.
4, 4, 3.5.
Yeah!
All right. All right.
We remember some
Just to prove to you that we're not totally full of shit when we review these bottles. Sometimes we forget, but for the most part, we fucking remember.
Yeah,
you
for
know.
the future, I don't have a good cognac in my bar, so I'm probably gonna go buy a bottle of this to put in the bar
Yeah,
because it's always
Yeah,
good
it's
to
the
have.
ABK6.
You should have a good
what is
bottle.
it?
it's
cognac.
40%,
Yeah.
so it's an 80 proof.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
ABK6 cognac. That's what this is.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the name of it.
ABK6.
Since we got it, we should say the names. Of
Yeah,
it.
ABK6.
It's the World Cognac Champions.
Yeah,
Single-
21, 2021.
Single estate cognac.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
So.
Fuck
but,
yeah.
Yeah,
it
good
was,
stuff.
it
I
was
liked
all
it.
right, but
Yeah.
Obviously.
once again, I'm not a big fan of cognac. All right.
Oh
Corey.
man.
Oh,
Oh
this one.
no.
Oh,
Corey
This.
definitely got this one.
yeah.
Runner up for worst bottle of the year. Not really, but it's a
it's
top
not a
3.
It's top 3.
We got Oregon Spirit Absinthe. He bought fucking absinthe. I thought it was. I'm pretty. If I didn't give this a 1, I should go back in time and like kick myself. Because I hated every minute of this bottle.
Even
We
when we,
even
did-
tried
did the
melting
actual,
the
like,
sugar
melting
cubes
things,
over it. Like, I hated it so much. It was comparable to drinking Mallard.
I'm pretty sure I still gave it a 3.
I think you're up there with it. I don't
I
hate
did not enjoy
I don't
it.
hate absinthe. This is a good absinthe, but I'm not an absinthe drinker by
This
any
is the
stretch.
first and only absinthe I've
I
had.
think maybe I gave it a 2, but if you like absinthe, it's a good absinthe.
I might have been generous and given it a 1.5, so I'm at like, but I'm gonna stand firm on the
Pretty sure
1.
I gave it at least a 3.
1, 3,
Yeah,
3.
I think 2. I think I
At
gave it a
least a
2,
3.
but
Okay.
like I said, if you like absinthe,
I
it's
gave it
good
a
absinthe.
1. Frank gave it 1.5. Corey gave it 2.
Okay.
We hated this. I hated I remember I dreaded every minute because there was also the 5 minutes of preparation
That's right.
to fucking pour it into a mixing glass,
that's right, yeah.
melt the sugar cubes over it, just knowing
the
this
ritual,
sugar,
yeah.
this sugar is not gonna save this fucking drink. We might as well just do straight shots of it. I hated
Didn't
it.
we
I
do
don't
that
fucking like
again?
absinthe. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because we were just
And
like,
I s-
fuck it.
And it still was not any
But-
worse or better. All right, well, this next bottle, it was mine. Oh,
This
yep,
Yes.
yep. This
Good shit.
was a nice
Oh.
little Japanese gin. Like I said, we pretty much tried out a Japanese style
Of everything, just
Quite
about.
a few things, yeah.
rum,
Vodka,
gin,
rum,
whiskey,
vodka.
I mean,
vodka.
we've had done the whiskey before.
We've had whiskey before.
But yeah.
Oh, that's
in
right. The
this-
whiskey
in
was
this time
last year,
around,
but this
yeah.
time around it was the rum, the gin, and the vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, here's the gin.
Was that
Well, that sounds pretty fucking
135 degrees east, Hyogo dry gin.
Yeah.
If anything, probably gave it a 3.5.
Dude, I bet you I gave
I
it a
don't
4.
remember this one all that much, honestly, but I remember we were hyped as shit that it was not trash like Frank's Japanese
I
rum.
want to say this stuff was very similar to like the Rainier gin, where like it's a light flavor.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's also 42%,
It's
so it's
fucking-
got that little extra
little
kick
extra.
to it.
I want to
tiny
say
kick.
I'm hoping I gave it a 4. 'cause
I'm hoping I gave it
I
a
think
4
you
too,
did.
but realistically, I probably was a dick and
might
gave
have
it a
gone
3.5.
I was gonna say I think I gave this a 3.
You also don't like gin that
But I
much,
don't-
so
don't like
it's
gin,
hard
so-
to sell you on a gin.
Right.
But I think this did the job. I was at a 3.5. Corey was
Yeah.
at a 3.5.
Right,
Frank was
yeah.
at a 2.5. So you
So
guys,
it's middle.
Frank was a
We're
little
about right.
generous. Corey, wishes he was more generous. But yeah, I mean, it was good. Like I said, pretty much all of my bottles are right at
Solid
that
gin.
$35 to $38 price point.
'Cause you're
And
poor.
yeah, because well, I'm cheap
That
also.
too.
Yeah, it was solid for the price point. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
I don't remember hating
and
it.
I mean, I just like I said, automatically compare any gin to a Rainier, but this is still a really good styled and tasted flavored gin.
Yeah.
So I
It
mean,
was dry. It was like not.
yeah, and it's got the whole flavor profile down here. We got Angelica, we got a little coriander, not nearly as much as that fucking
No,
last
not nearly
gin.
as much as the
Juniper, sencha, yuzu, shiso leaf, ume, and sansho pepper. And I think that's what I liked about it a lot,
yeah,
is that
so
it was
peppery,
Japanese
yeah.
ingredients. It wasn't just like
Yeah.
Japanese distilled gin. They used Japanese ingredients as well.
Yeah.
So it gives you that extra change in flavor profile from your normal gin.
If you get a chance, fucking check it out. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
135
if you like
degrees
gin,
east.
it's good. It's
Yeah, Hyogo dry
Solid
gin.
gin.
Solid. That brings us back over to
brings me to
Franklin
All
here.
right. So I picked
Oh
up
yeah.
the Oregon Spirit Straight American.
Wait,
Blue
hold on.
Whiskey.
Wasn't Oregon Spirit the same one from the fucking Absinthe?
No. So there was Oregon Distillery and then Oregon Spirit.
No,
No, Oregon Spirit.
Oregon Spirit.
Oh.
Okay, so it's the same
So-
people that made
Same
so
distillery.
We didn't notice this
Holy
at the
shit.
same at the
Literally
time.
just now.
So literally
But different styles at least.
different logo, but that's just because they did this bottle all different.
That's
but
because you have to do fucking absinthe fancy.
yeah, Oregon.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oregon Spirit
Yeah,
Distillers.
We just now caught
We
this.
didn't notice this
We didn't
until
realize
now.
this.
Technically,
so-
it's still a different liquor.
Yeah.
Absolutely, just because it's the same distillery does not mean that was an accident. We
Yeah,
didn't notice.
I didn't
That's
fucking realize
rad as
that.
fuck. Okay,
Oh,
At least
so
Oregon Spirit
maybe
got
some redemption for Oregon Spirits.
I
They're
think
lucky to
I
be on our
remember
shit
me
twice.
liking this. I think
Yeah, because this is just a straight American wheat whiskey,
I think I put this
45%,
I
90
think I put
proof.
this at a 3.5 if I remember right.
I'm going.
I think I said 2.5.
I'm going. I'm gonna go 3.5
I want to say
with
this
it.
one was like an okay one, but I don't really remember this one.
Yeah.
3.5. We were coming out of a gin. We were just going into a straight whiskey, not a rye whiskey. You know, a nice
I
wheat
want to
whiskey.
say, I want to say it was either a 3 or a 3.5 for me, but
I'm
think it
going
was,
3.5.
I think I was
liked
2.5 on this one.
2.5, 3.5.
I'll say 3.5.
Three's across the board.
Three's
We're all
across
full
the
of
board.
shit.
All right.
I'm not good at math.
Hey man, we're at least a half within it, a half
Oh,
point.
yeah.
None of us are saying like, oh, I gave it a 4 and
It
it's
was
like
an
a
okay,
2.
It was
you know,
definitely an okay week, it was an okay whiskey. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
seem
his,
to
it's
remember
his
it not
middle
being
of the
horrible,
board.
Yeah.
You know,
it was good enough to fucking drink. We didn't have to really mix it.
nice
with
little
anything, so-
higher ABV. You know, it's the 90 proof.
If you have
So-
it, you offer me a shot, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little redemption from Oregon Spirits Distillery. Didn't realize that until now. That's
I
crazy.
literally did
A
not
little bit
realize
of props to Oregon Distillery. We've got
Yeah.
2 of their bottles this round.
There you
Yeah,
go.
no, that's
Yeah.
cool.
We didn't
Just
even know.
proves that we
And
weren't
none of
fucking.
it's-
Yeah,
None of it's bad so far.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the absinthe.
Well,
It's only because you don't
it's
like
because you don't like
absinthe.
absinthe.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, let's be fair here.
That's fair. That's fair. So Corey,
What's our next
Corey's
bottle?
number next.
That's not me.
no, was this? Wait,
Was
what?
it?
No, you got this last one. Who got
No.
the?
Did I get a wee whiskey?
Who got
No, I
the?
got the wheat whiskey. That's the Guatemalan rum.
This is the Guatemalan rum.
That's the Guatemalan rum.
Did I get that?
Yeah, you got this.
Fuck, okay.
The letters fucking C, right, bud?
Alright, yeah. That's
Well,
me.
That was you.
Corey's
Well, I
Corey's.
got rum. I don't remember this one.
I seem to remember this one, and I
I'm
seem to
gonna
remember
guess
not
fucking
liking it.
3 then.
I'm
Because
gonna guess 3 also. I don't fucking remember this
I
one.
think I gave this
I don't-
a 2.
3, 3, 2.
That's
I
what
don't
I think.
remember this
it was
one.
probably okay. I don't know.
We're just gonna go
Well-
based off of whatever our scores were. It's an 80 proof.
Guatemala rum.
So we're gonna flip it over. Fucking, we gave it 4s, and Frank gave it
I
a
gave it
2.
this stuff's really good.
I guess we liked it.
You guys liked it. I didn't.
Yeah. Frank doesn't like rum.
I
either.
don't like a lot.
He doesn't
I've
like
come to realize
rum.
I don't like a lot of
you
things.
pretty much just like whiskey.
I like whiskey and tequilas.
Yeah, you like whiskey and tequila.
And fucking
I
Jaeger.
don't know. We drank a lot since this one.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, this is pretty much the halfway point. We've got 3, 6, 9, 11 bottles left.
Maybe we did drink 4. Like maybe it's.
I
4.
think I think it got overshadowed by Don Q.
Oh, it very.
That's
could
not this
have.
year, dude.
No,
That was
I mean,
last
no. So that was last
Well,
year.
why don't you?
but still.
Open
But
the
Don
bottle.
Q was a
Open the bottle and give it a
fantastic
sniff and see if you
fucking
remember it.
Oh yeah, give it a nice little schneef.
Because apparently you guys really like that.
The smell brings back memory.
Zucata? What is it?
Oh yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. That's
Zacapa.
definitely
Zacapa.
a 4.
Ron Zacapa.
Yeah, that stuff was good.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah,
remember.
that
Oh
schneef.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's how we should do it from here on out. Let's sniff it first before we fucking try and.
No, dude. I mean, it's fair
No,
that
I'm
we
just
didn't
saying,
remember it because it's
Only if
halfway
you remember.
through.
Only
But
if you don't know.
So
but
pretty
just-
much the rest of the bottles.
but realistically, you know,
we're-
at the time we drank it, we gave it a 4. Sure, we don't really remember it, but like we said, we go through 26 bottles a year.
This stuff is
So-
probably a really good rum.
Yeah.
now that you remember it.
The me that gave it a 4 when I drank it highly recommends this rum because I gave it a 4.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and
especially
you know,
if you can't afford a bottle of Don Q, the good stuff.
yeah,
Not the rum, not the well stuff that he has. Most of his shit's well liquor.
yeah,
But his Grand
Not-
Reserve.
Not the Don Q
If
we
you-
had fucking last year.
yeah. If you don't
Yeah,
like
no,
if you
yeah,
don't
that,
like
that stuff's good.
Yeah.
if you don't like rum, don't bother. But if you like rum, give it a try,
Yeah.
and you'll most likely like it.
Worth it.
Watch last year's booze review to see what we're talking about with the Don Q.
Yeah, there we go. I forgot that was last year because
That's
it was
right.
so
Those-
good that I
those-
thought it was
Yeah,
this
I know,
year.
you liked
yeah.
Those taste like molasses.
Yeah.
Mm.
Delicious.
All right. Now we've got some Canadian whiskey from me.
I don't remember this one at all.
I don't either.
Well, what's the
I'm-
name of it,
I'm
Johnny?
gonna bet we
We've
gave
got-
this a 3.
We've got 40 Creek small batch double barrel reserve whiskey. We're sitting pretty at a fucking percentage that I don't even. Oh, there it is, 40%. So you know, standard.
I think it's a rye, is it?
No, it's
No,
just- it's
no,
just-
yeah, it's a
it's a
bourbon.
Canadian. It's Canadian whiskey
Yep.
that you
Yeah.
didn't have.
So yeah, I want to say we all gave us like a 3.
I want to
I'm
say
safe with going
'Cause
3.
I remember
I'm
Three
safe with
across
saying
the
3.
board. Hey, look, we gave it 3s across the board.
yeah,
Wow.
it's Canadian whiskey.
It's Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
It's
You
more
want good
expensive.
Canadian whiskey?
It's more expensive than
Get a bottle of that.
Jameson, and you know.
Jameson's Irish.
That's Irish. R&R.
It's more expensive than Crown.
I meant Crown.
But
Thanks
it's
for showing
also
up, bud.
a little better.
I'm just happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here,
It's
pal.
it's slightly better than Crown.
Yeah, it's good. It's
And
good.
it's
I think
slightly
worth the
more
money.
expensive than Crown, so it evens out.
Yeah, but I think it was worth the money. It was pretty fucking tasty.
Pick your
So,
price point.
Yeah, right.
What do we got next?
so I'm next. I got. For some reason we waited
You
this
got the
long
Irish?
to do an Irish whiskey. Was this Glen?
That's the
Glendale.
one that Jameson is.
Oh,
That's the one that
So
Jameson.
this is that one that I
We
wanna
did
say
not
was
like this.
Okay.
I don't think we totally hated it.
It was okay. It just burned more than I felt it should.
Yeah, I remember this one having a
way too
lot.
harsh.
It burned a lot and was not. Didn't have that good a flavor. Like we were like,
Yeah.
we'd rather just be drinking Jameson right
I
now.
wanna say
I figure we gave
like
it a 2.
2.5.
I
Two?
I want
I
to
think-
say I did it too.
I'm thinking we're 2s across the board on this
But-
one.
Well, do the reveal, Johnny.
Card.
Wow.
Wow, we were off.
Wow, I gave it 3.5.
I'm surprised by this.
Yeah.
Because I definitely remember just drinking this and wanting and being like, we should just be drinking Jameson.
Yeah.
Because it was harsh and it was just.
Jameson's just better.
Yeah, it's cheaper and it's better.
So what were the
So.
scores? So Corey gave it.
Yeah,
3.5.
Corey gave it
I
3.5 and
you
we gave it 3.
So every
So-
one of those we should take a point off of.
Just about, yeah.
2.5, 2, 2, 2. That's about what
Well,
it
you know what?
should
Wait,
We
maybe,
were
maybe
probably-
we need to buy another bottle just to try it back out.
Honestly, this we probably scored this on a 3-shot practice.
That's probably
We
true.
could have.
A 3-shot with 3
Yeah.
beers practice. It was. We were probably a little
Yeah,
fucked up,
we were
feeling
probably a little
generous.
juicy.
It
man.
wasn't bad, but
Because booze does scientifically taste better the more
Honestly,
drunk you are.
that's true.
So
given the option, I'd probably just drink Jameson.
yeah, I'm happy giving this like a 2.5.
Yeah, it's middle of the
I'd
road.
rather drink Jameson,
Yeah.
especially for the price.
Yeah.
But you know,
Definitely.
We were.
We were drunk,
we'll have
and
to-
the bottle took
tell you what,
advantage of us.
I'll buy another bottle, just for shits and giggles, and we'll
Okay.
try it again.
We'll
give
drink
it another run
we'll
because
drink it more.
for some reason I seem to think it wasn't as horrible as we're making it
And we've
sound,
reached
but-
the point where our drunk asses stopped putting sticky notes
Oh,
with
here
our
we go.
scores at the
Oh,
time.
that's
Well,
right.
this
This is where we started the
And we
TikToks.
started TikTok.
Oh, that's true. So if you want to go ahead and see the scores that we gave these next 9 bottles, the last 9 bottles,
Not necessarily all of them.
probably all of them, I think.
We didn't do this one.
We didn't do this one?
No.
Oh, then we just forgot with this one.
Yeah.
But either way, most of these last 9 bottles we gave scores to on our TikTok. Fishy Mushroom sucks on TikTok.
Did you say tip top?
Maybe.
Tippity top.
Tip top.
Anyway, this was me, right?
No,
Brandy.
that was Corey.
That was Corey?
Did I do the brandy?
Who did the brandy?
Corey.
Who did the brandy?
Oh, Corey did the brandy.
That's right.
I did the brandy.
Because
So we've
I
got-
just did the last one.
Yeah, we've got Copper and King's American Brandy,
I'm pretty sure this one was
aged
under
in
3.
Kentucky bourbon barrels and American white oak barrels.
That sounds good.
45%.
I think I still rated this a 3.
I really feel like
It
we
sounds
fucking.
like it was
I
delicious.
think we TikToked.
I
this
feel like we TikToked this
Did we,
one.
Brad? No.
This might have been the first TikTok.
No,
I'm looking.
because even the next ones, the fucking rum, which we didn't do. We didn't do the mezcal. Did we
Are
do
you
the
sure?
Strega? The Strega, I think, was one of the early ones.
one. No, we did some of these.
What's up, everybody? Johnny Ultra from Fishy Mushroom.
Like,
Let's-
filming this.
Huh? Yeah, well, it's our own fucking video. Oh, yeah, the first
The
one was the
The
Strega.
first
Get
one
the
was the
fuck
Strega,
outta here.
dude.
Yeah. Fuck. Wait.
Alright, take 2, Grant.
Oh, yeah, this is the bottle
Oh,
that
was
Mike
the
bought
Samuel
us.
Grant. Yeah, that was the one-off.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
This one? New bottle day number 2.
Cal, tequila.
Okay, that's the mezcal.
Okay,
Okay,
so we start with the
Gonzalez.
mezcal. Okay.
No, this was number 2.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is number 1. So we did start.
Oh, we did start with the
with
brandy.
this.
Holy shit.
So
So
it was the second one we didn't do.
Time to grab a shot and see how they taste. Alright, boys. Let's get juicy.
Well, holy shit.
all right. So
This
what?
is the first
see if we
fucking,
remember this.
So-
the first
so,
TikTok
Bets are
shot.
bets are in. Bets are in. What do we give it?
I
I'm
say
thinking
I
3.5.
gave this a
Fuck,
2.
dude. Okay, I'm getting 3.5.
I say
Wait,
2
no,
because I don't
4.
like brandy.
4.
Frank, what did you think?
It's brandy.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking sweet, and that's about all I really got to say about it.
Wow,
we
you didn't even give
number.
it mushrooms.
Yeah, not bad at all. I like brandy, and as far as this one goes, it's pretty tasty, especially having the bourbon barrel age.
Wow, we just.
I didn't give it a number either.
Pretty good.
I probably didn't either.
Like brandy, and it's like a reverse Metallica's blackened because it's brandy aged in whiskey barrels instead of whiskey aged in brandy barrels.
Yeah.
It's too bad they can't hear this.
All right, don't forget to like.
Yeah. So we
give
didn't.
it a number.
We didn't
did-
rate it,
no, we
but
didn't rate
Sure, I in
Still
my
though.
heart said 2.
fuck it. And we're not gonna watch all of our fucking TikToks. If you want to see the
Yeah.
scores we actually gave it, go check out our TikTok because we're not gonna do that
Yeah.
again. But
Let's even score it.
yeah, we didn't even score
Yeah.
it. But
But
I think
I'm giving it a
I would've-
4. I'm giving
bet
it a
was
4.
a 4.
2.
Based on how I talk.
I definitely
oh,
liked it.
4.
I
I
definitely
hate
liked it.
brandy. I hate brandy so much.
I compared it to Metallica's Blackened, which is probably one of my favorite liquors on the fucking planet right now.
So good.
Next to like Motorhead's Ace of Spades
Oh,
whiskey.
you
Like
This stuff.
this
oh,
is me.
the Jamaican
This
rum.
is me, right?
This
Not
was
good.
you, man. This was the
Yeah.
fucking.
Not
This
good.
this was my first real miss of the year. Smith and Cross London traditional Jamaican rum.
What do they call it?
It's
Navy
Navy strength. So that was why I got it, is because this shit is 57%.
That's fine. The strength is fine. The problem is that
It tastes like shit.
it resembled the
garbage.
goddamn fucking burnt condom flavor
Yeah.
of the Japanese whiskey.
A little less burnt condom.
It was
Yeah.
half that flavor.
Yeah.
So if you did burnt condom flavor on easy mode, that's
That's
what that
it.
was.
Yeah.
But it is still gonna fucking hate. You're gonna hate your day if you drink it.
Here's what I'll say about it.
Fuck.
I
no.
liked the proof on it. The flavor was garbage, but it did get the job
Love the
done.
proof. We got fucked up.
Holy fuck, dude. You get drunk.
I will give it. I gave the fucking other rum 1. I'll give this a 1.5, only because of the proof.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5 just because of the proof. Because
I'd
I
say
remember
1.5,
I did not
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, no, it was
The
dark.
flavor was
I
not
do
there.
remember us
I'm
still
not going
getting.
over one with this. This is fucking
I do
trash.
remember us getting so
Gross.
fucked up we couldn't remember how to spell Jamaican though.
That's true. We kept trying to put an I after
I
that
remember
first
that.
A.
Yeah,
We,
it's in the outtakes for
Yeah.
fucking
Fuck, it
2022.
is in the outtakes.
God,
It
that
is.
video was like 2 hours long too.
God
But go
damn
watch
right,
it.
but
Go watch it.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
I know
If
I
you-
will.
Stop. Pause this. Open another tab. Watch that. Come back. Watch the rest
Yeah.
of this.
It's way more fun than
Yeah.
this.
But yeah,
This is just us being booze snobs.
What do we
Yeah.
got left?
We've got the
Oh wait, I think the next one is mine.
Is it?
This
Yeah.
is the mezcal.
Gonzalez 1939
Yes.
Mezcal.
I want to say that stuff was pretty good.
I seem to remember liking this. I seem to remember.
As established, our scores are first impressions
Yes.
on TikTok. So
If we get these wrong here, you feel free to correct us and tell us what we actually said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
right.
I'm not watching.
We're not
any of that shit.
going
not
through that
gonna do
bullshit
I got
again.
We're
I got
fucking
more
lazy.
important shit to do, like editing these videos. So
I think I said like 3.5.
I think I gave it about a
Maybe
3.5.
I don't know. It
I
was
seem
good,
to
though.
remember
I
Three and a
thought it
half.
was okay.
It's a mezcal.
Yeah, it's a mezcal.
I probably gave it a 3.
Yeah, I seem to remember giving it a 3.5.
No,
because it was-
mezcal. I gave it a 2.5.
Well,
2.5
that's
or
'cause you're
3
a
because I
snob.
don't like mezcals.
You don't like mezcals.
I seem to remember also giving
I
a
like
taste of
good
it
ones.
to one of our special guests, and he
Yeah.
thought it tasted good. So I want to say, like in my mind, I want to say that this was
I
a
think
3.5.
I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah,
That's fair, that's
we
fair.
really got to
We
get
don't
better
have
right
that.
now.
Yeah,
So
no,
we'll-
we-
so
We'll
right
We
now we're
remembered
fine
for
to
like
see
a
the
third
things.
of them.
We'll get
but
better on
next year,
and then
well,
we'll do more of the gaming of guessing next.
you know
Yeah.
what? You know what? Editing, Frank, I want you to take that clip of us saying that we're going to get better about sticky notes next year, isolate it just preemptively. That way next year when we forget to add all of these sticky notes,
We
can
that.
just throw that
Like,
at the
fuck,
start
we have
of
to
the
do this.
video as a disclaimer.
Nope.
You should.
Yeah.
I should, but I
Anyway,
won't.
yeah, you
Anyway.
probably won't.
But
But-
I seem to remember liking this. I think it was a
What's the next
3.5.
bottle there, Johnny?
Next bottle.
Oh, next bottle is Corey's.
Oh, yeah.
We've
We start to
got
get weird.
a
Now we
nice
start
little
getting
Star
weird.
White. Anyway, so the next bottle,
White.
this one's Corey's. This was the
Oh, God.
This is where it started
Oh.
to get weird.
This
yeah,
is where
we
shit got
started
weird.
running out of ideas.
Yeah.
This got from here on out. It got really fucking weird.
Yeah, this was like bananas or some
No,
shit.
Strega, this is the stuff that was like a combination of like gin and Jägermeister. So it had like an
Oh.
anise and a juniper flavor. We made bombs with it.
Yeah,
It's Italian, which is why we don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
I
go
think
back
Strega
and watch
seems right.
the other videos of the Strega. We did several with.
Yeah, it
this.
was on TikTok.
Different. Yeah, the TikTok.
Yeah.
There was those. I think I.
We had to do cocktails with it.
We
though.
had to.
Yeah.
So
It
that
was
dropped it
definitely-
down to like
it
a
was definitely
2.
Cocktails. It was definitely
Yeah.
like a 2, 2.5.
I seem to remember doing it as a bomb, made it better.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
We mixed it with
Energy
some-
drink.
Yeah, if I'm
We mixed it
remembering
with
it,
something
we mixed
that
it with
made it-
something and
that
made
made
it
it
better
better.
as a bomb. So straight, I think we gave it like a 2.
Something
I
like
get it.
that,
Especially,
yeah.
this is the giveaway here.
I don't need to smell it. I know.
No,
I remember.
plastic cap.
It. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
Not
right.
not even cork. It's got the little filter on it, you know, or strainer, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's
Well, it's a
also
force
got
mount.
like, it's also got this fucking like sugary
Residue,
crystallization residue on the bottle.
It's
So
definitely a sweet drink.
Yeah. It's,
yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I gave this a 2 straight.
2,
but I think
2.5.
I think with a bomb I made it a 3.5.
yeah. The bomb redeemed
bombs
it a
make
bit.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a,
Oh.
good. That whole like Jägermeister and gin flavor
Yeah.
is really
Really good.
interesting.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's a fun drink to try.
But then again, if you're a bigger fucking drink snob than we are, you probably know what to mix this with, and we don't.
Yeah, we
Because
just
we're dumb.
yeah we
Probably
just,
know better than we do.
yeah we do it wrong
don't-
on purpose
we
sometimes
don't know.
anyway.
We did it the juicy way.
Yeah.
Oh man, now it's time for
Oh,
one
God.
of my favorite bottles
Oh,
of the
fucking
year.
fucking asshole.
Just from how fucking fun this was.
We had a good time with it.
It was a good,
actually.
regardless of the scores that we gave it, because we scored it low because it's a gimmick. It's not to be drank solo, absolutely. I got ancho chili liqueur.
Oh.
This was a weird one.
This was a weird, out of left field one. Met the price point. It's 40%, and it literally, it just tastes. It's spicy. It's hot.
It tastes like it's spicy.
We took this and we mixed it with Opagard Meadery's
Taco
meat.
Yeah.
And made it taste like
It
enchiladas.
literally
It
tasted like enchiladas.
It
So
was-
I mean, if you can get the next time,
if he ever makes it again,
yeah, if John Opagard and Meadery makes another taco meat mead, does another run of it, get that. Grab yourself a fucking bottle of ancho chili liqueur, and you've got a fuck. You've got enchiladas in a glass. It's fucking amazing.
It's delicious.
Or if you're cooking tacos, it'd be good to fucking mix that in.
Honestly, if you wanna
this
make,
shit straight.
you wanna throw this
when it calls for a quarter cup of water, add fucking half a cup of fucking ancho chili and a fucking little bit of that taco meat on top of it, and
good
fucking
Yeah,
tacos.
don't drink this garbage straight.
Yeah,
I think we gave it a 1.
Drinking it straight is
1 or 2.
funny. I definitely gave it like at least a 2 because I still liked it. I still liked the taste and I thought it was fun. Drinking it straight, it's absolutely it's a liqueur. Well, it's a liqueur, so it's already not supposed to be.
It's supposed to go with stuff.
But like the fact that it's a liqueur but also still a 80 proof is fantastic.
Yeah.
Use it to cook some taco meat in, make a reduction out of it or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Throw it in a chili, make some sauce out of it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, straight shots of it, but absolutely with the potential for making things out of it. This is one of my favorite bottles. Like, I don't give a fuck. That was a fun bottle. It was a fun bottle.
Oh god.
And then another Frank
failure.
miss.
And then Frank tried
We had fun with the ancho chili liqueur. It wasn't great, but we had fun with it. And then we had this failed abortion of a bottle that we all dreaded every single shot of.
So I got a bottle of grappa. Now,
Grappa.
let's be fair, it was 90
No.
proof. That's all it has going for it.
That's all it has going for
Here's
it.
the thing though, Frank. For those of you who don't know what grappa is what they do is after you make your wine and you crush all your grapes and you stamp on all that shit and you have all the fucking stuff, you pull your liquid off and that's what makes your wine. Well, you have all this shit that's left over.
All
That's what that
the
is.
foot stomped crap.
Yeah, the pulp, the stems, whatever residual liquid and bullshit that's left over.
This is the
They
bar.
take that and they ferment it.
Yeah, this is the equivalent
And
to
you get
this. This is the equivalent to the cheapest hot dog that you can buy at Safeway of liquor. It's literally just all the extra grape shit that nobody wants to eat or drink.
They take
They
what's
grind
left.
it up and fucking try to make some use out of it.
Yeah,
But unlike a hot dog, this tastes like fucking grape piss.
Yeah. Instead of making really good wine and distilling that to make good brandy, you take what's left and you distill it
And
to make
this.
grappa.
Yeah. It was garbage, but
It's
we
fucking
once
disgusting.
again we were running out of shit at that point.
I
But
guarantee if
and
I wrote
this-
it down, I gave it a 1.
Yeah.
I'm sure I gave it a 1.
This ruined all of the fun of the ancho chili liqueur.
This was gross.
This
was horrible.
sucked.
Fucking awful.
This was horrendous.
But once
Who
again,
the
this
fuck
was
drinks
this was
grappa?
like getting
apparently people in Italy.
this was like getting the Scorpion King on Blu-ray for Christmas. This was fucking terrible.
Yeah, what the fuck's the
With,
point?
with extreme CGI.
Yes. No. This was.
This is literally what you do with what's left.
I don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
We're on the
Fucking gross.
last 3. This next bottle, Corey, that's all you.
Technically, this is a fuck up, but it was a fuck up in the right direction.
That's fair because he did buy a liter bottle, but
So I tried
it
several times
looks
before
like
this.
it looks like a 7.5.
Well, no, this is the
This
right
is-
size
this
bottle.
is the right
So I
size
tried to
bottle, that's
buy
right.
as other thing before this, and it was wrong because I bought the wrong size bottle, so the price.
Yeah,
point
it was a
fucking
$35 bottle, but for a liter.
So
it
then I
was
hit the
wrong.
price point with this bottle. The fucking problem is the fucking bottle is only like 12% because it's like 24
I think it's
proof.
20%.
Yeah,
So
it's a limoncello liqueur,
So as
and
we said earlier, how we have
it is
rules.
25%.
This
So it's 50 proof.
yeah, so it's
Yeah,
50
50
proof.
proof.
So because of this bottle, we have now instituted the new
But
rule.
also, it's white on yellow. You
Right.
can't read this
I
shit.
know, and
Yeah.
I thought
So
limoncello
no
was
blame.
fucking liquor. I know, but because of that, we now have the rule of you must make sure it's a minimum of 70 proof.
Yeah,
I think
it's a minimum of
70.
35%.
Got to be at
flavored
least
things?
35%.
Yeah, $35, 35%.
35% minimum is
The
now the
35
new
rule.
rule
Yeah,
for the
35
next
rule.
year because I fucked up and bought this.
You fucked up hard.
Oh, you both fucked
Funny
up hard.
story
Yes.
about this though. Like this was a fun bottle. We did the new bottle day with this. We
That's
had
true.
A astronomical amount of like.
It was
views.
amazing with
We
the
had
atomic
over
cherries.
Over
views.
1,000 videos of
Yeah, our
people
first
watching us
TikTok
drink
to go
this shit.
over 1,000 views.
That's crazy.
The
Why
way
would
we
you watch that?
corrected the shitty proof was by adding
Everclear cherries.
and that worked out phenomenal. So if
So
you ever
it-
accidentally buy a bottle of limoncello and you're like, "Fuck, this is too weak,"
Yeah.
add Everclear and cherries
because it
to
literally
that, and you'll be great.
it literally just tastes like you took lemon heads, threw them in a blender, filled the blender with water, and then just liquefied the lemon heads.
But yeah,
and
and add a little vodka.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, added a little bit of some, you know, you added like a shot or two of vodka right there at the end, and
some
then
sugar.
just let it, yeah,
And
just
some
let it
sugar.
marinate a little
so
bit.
flavor-wise,
But
after we
it-
doctored it, it was acceptable
Yeah.
for what we needed. But
Yeah.
we also added a new rule because of this fucking
Yeah.
stupid shit.
So, at the end of the day, how many mushrooms did it get?
Oh,
I mean,
fuck, dude.
it's disqualified because it
So it's just
garnered
completely disqualified.
it was
I mean, it
fun.
was
I
in
think,
before the
I
rule.
think we rated it in the actual video, the TikTok
In the
video,
TikTok,
'cause
but
now we're
I-
at the point of TikTok
Yeah.
videos. Like we did a lot of these later ones in the TikToks.
It's just that
I want to say we gave it like a 3 or 4, like only because like we put liquor with it or liquor
yeah,
cherries.
it's great to mix with because if you want to add an extra sweet little lemon kick to something,
Yeah.
this is great for that.
You can do a lot of cool stuff
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, this
I
is great
recommend
for that.
having it on your
Fucking
shelf.
trash.
Yeah, don't drink it straight.
Don't drink it straight.
We do
It's
shit
trash.
wrong, so we drink it straight.
But as a recovery from that, Johnny, you saved the day.
Yeah, this one was pretty solid. I got us some cherry blossom flavored gin. It looks like Japanese gin, but it's actually distilled and made
It's
in
Spain, right?
Spain.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. It's
Yeah,
Spanish.
It's a Spanish.
Yeah, it is a Spanish
cherry blossom
Spanish
gin.
cherry blossom gin. I was
It was
really
pretty
attracted
fucking
to it
good.
because the bottle. There's the cherry blossom, and then they have like the standard one in like a blue bottle, and this version is a couple of dollars more than the standard version, but the standard version still meets the price point. That's still a $35 bottle of
That's
gin.
pretty good.
This one's a $37, $38 bottle. But yeah, I was like, you know, we just had 2 shit bottles in a row.
Ah,
And
This was
fuck
such a breath of
Frank.
fresh air.
Yeah,
Like, it
fuck
was
Frank.
good.
I know he doesn't like gins, but, you know, I gave it a
seem
try.
To remember liking this.
Yeah, it was refreshing because it was a little different because
That's
that
another
cherry
one, is
that
again-
cherry blossom added a nice little sweetness that you don't really get in your normal gin.
Yeah.
Because you know your normal gin tastes like you're taking a bite out of a birch tree or some shit.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah,
this
juniper and
it
pine.
tastes like it tastes like you're eating grass, but with like a little sweet flower in there too.
If you,
and-
yeah, if you're a fan of cherry blossom flavoring anything, this
Yeah.
stuff is really good.
You know, and it's the 40%, so it's nothing special in terms of strength, but it's a solid bottle of gin for
Good.
for 37, you know, the sub 40 price point.
I seem to remember giving it about a 2.5, like middle of the road.
Yeah, we got-
I kind of liked it.
Probably 3.5, for both of us.
I gave 3.5 easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even a 4. It was good stuff. Check
Especially just after 2 bottles of absolute shit.
Trash.
Check out the TikTok if you want the more
Yeah.
accurate of these later
And
bottles.
now,
And once again, those were the original hits.
And,
so,
and,
Yeah.
upcoming next year, all of our bottles will be TikToked. The next
Yeah, we're
year.
gonna
We're-
do the
we're gonna
initial hit,
sticky
and then
note
we'll
them
do the
anyway.
End of the year, the last ones.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll still do the end of the year.
yeah, the TikTok will have the first impression, and then we'll
End of
make
the
sure
year
to
will be us
sticky
guessing.
note. Well, no, the end of the year will have the sticky note from when we take the last shot of
Yeah.
it. So the last round
Yeah.
we'll have a we'll have a first impression, we'll have a last impression. We'll discuss the last impression on the booze review,
yeah.
and you
And
know.
we might even write down the TikTok. Just
True.
just so
Yeah,
we can
just
compare.
compare the two.
We'll
just
go-
to compare the
we'll
two.
go through it all.
Because sometimes you start a bottle and it's a lot better than you think, and then you end it and it's like, oh god, I'm so glad that's over. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't always taste the same.
But speaking
Going
of
through
shit
it
being
all.
over, we have one last
We got
bottle.
one
And
more
honestly,
bottle.
so
Last
you know
one
what?
we had.
We rounded out the end of the year pretty fucking decently.
I was very
think-
happy with this.
I
bottle.
think that I think I came in clutch with this
You
one.
redeemed yourself for the
That's
grappa,
fine,
that's for
and
That
sure.
stuff was very good.
Yeah.
With the
Kavalan.
Kavalan whiskey.
Yep.
This is where the fuck was this from again?
I'm trying to figure that out
Taiwan.
right now.
It
Yes,
was
Taiwanese.
Holy
Taiwanese
fuck.
whiskey.
This stuff
Taiwanese
is
whiskey.
fantastic.
This was so
Yeah.
fucking
This was
good.
great.
There's still
So
a-
I even walked through Total Wine recently and looked at the Kavalan distillery stuff they have.
Mhm.
You can get some shit that's like $180 a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They have
This
a
is
whole
their line.
And
YouTube channel.
If
They have
you
a
can
you-
afford that, get
Yeah.
it because these
This
guys
was
make
so good.
Because this is the cheap
fantastic
shit.
whiskey.
Yeah.
This is the cheap shit, and it is solid.
43%.
Fuck, it is good.
This was
Like $45 or some shit.
I think it was like 45, $50, but
Yeah.
it was I redeemed myself.
Worth
with this.
it.
This was
So
I
worth
think
it.
I gave this a
This is
4.
one of those
Yeah.
distilleries I want to travel to and like.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
take Fishy Mushroom to go and just meet this
Yeah.
distillery.
Kavalan, if you guys ever want to fucking have
Oh.
us fly over,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
we'll just come
That
hang
would be
out.
We're ever
fantastic.
famous enough for you to care about
Yeah,
us.
we're
there.
never gonna be, but we really enjoyed
That'd
this
be
whiskey.
amazing.
Like I said, I think if I remember correctly, I gave it a 4 right off the bat and
Yeah.
just
Oh,
stayed
yeah.
at.
No, this was-
I want to
this-
say 5 right off the bat. Like this stuff was fucking.
This was a
good.
fantastic way to
Fucking
end off of the
delicious.
year.
This bottle in the
Um,
last 2 fucking practices.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we
There's even still a little bit left.
yeah, we went through this shit real fucking quick. It was just, I mean, the fucking smell of it too, just.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Just, yeah,
Yeah.
just
Oh, dude,
Oh, yeah.
it's so good. It's
even just from the smell.
End of the year. This is so good. So
yeah, this,
fucking
Like-
was a perfect way
so-
to end the year, Johnny. What
Sometimes they smell misleading, but this one smells exactly how it tastes. So you smell it, that's what you're
Magic.
tasting.
It's delicious.
4.
4?
Yeah.
It was good. I liked it. I really
Yeah.
liked it. So, but this was the last bottle we drank this year. This was the
Yeah.
end of the year, man. So,
So we've crowned the worst, but out of all of them, do we have one that we can crown the winner? The best bottle of the year?
Shit. We didn't really
I'm
go over that.
honestly, man.
My
I'm-
vote's for the Encher Chili.
Fuck you. You're
That
an
was
idiot.
the most fun.
No,
It was
dude.
I had a
fun, but
great
it wasn't
time with
good.
it.
I would say the Kavalan.
Honestly,
Dude, I would go with the
I-
Kavalan
yeah,
as
I
well.
think-
That
I think
stuff
you-
was-
I
Yeah,
think
like,
I knocked it out of the
for a
park at the
ball
end
that
of the
do-
day.
yeah.
especially because we had like hit the end of the year, like we've
Yeah.
run out of things to go through, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
you come like, I got this whiskey from Taiwan. Like,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
we haven't
what
had
the
any
fuck,
whiskey
yeah.
from Taiwan.
Yeah,
and that
the-
stuff was so fucking good.
The only other real contender is that bourbon, where we gave it the bourbon or the cognac. I mean, because we gave that, two of us
Oh,
gave it a
dude.
4, the other gave it a
That
3.5.
Kavalan's-
But
Kavalan's
but
definitely
Kavalan, we all
Yeah.
gave
I
it
think the
4.5.
Kavalan's
Kavalan
at least
wins, dude.
Yeah,
minimum
Kavalan.
4, yeah.
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 So Kavalan, the best.
I mean, that bourbon
so,
was good, but
Bourbon was
Kavalan
good, but
still better.
It was,
Yeah.
I think
so
that's,
there you go,
I
Frank.
think
You
that's
had
our winner.
the worst and the best this
You
year. How
had-
does that
you-
make you
that
feel?
sounds like my fucking
You
life.
started the year
You know what?
off absolute dog shit for us, and then you brought it back and ended the year with the best bottle of the year.
You know
How
what,
does
Frank?
that make you feel?
Someone should give you a gift card.
You think so? I think someone
Yeah,
should give
I
me a
think
gift
someone
card.
should.
You know what? I think somebody should just give him a shot. How about
I mean,
that?
We can always do shots.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, because he did a good deed.
Oh,
Someone should buy me a gift card.
$5 Amazon gift card coming your way, Frank.
Thanks, pal.
Got you.
So that's
I
it.
didn't say you had to, just somebody.
Oh, somebody send Frank a $5 Amazon gift card.
Is that it? We're done?
Dude, we're done. This is
All right.
over.
Thank you guys so much for watching this dumb shit.
That's everything we drank this year.
Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching any other video we've ever done. Thanks for listening to any of our music on any platform, whether you pirated it. I don't care if you just went on to fucking Pirate Bay and snagged it or, you know, scraped it off one of your friend's hard drive or some shit. We don't care, but thanks for giving a shit about Fishy Mushroom. It's all... It's... You guys make it so that we can keep doing this stupid shit.
Fuck yeah. Do the outro.
That was the outro.
No.
You do the outro.
No. You've seen different, better.
Oh, the line stuff different.
Do the live one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been different.
You've seen better.
We are Fishy Mushroom.
Keep
Keep
it
it
juicy.
Juicy.
Chribmus.